Good morning, humans. Back to the awful bed hair again. Seriously. I swear I just made that worse. Today's payday. Should be happy. And then you see your credit card bill and how much you have to pay for that. With the fact that I had to pay my excess on there, it made my credit card bill quite hefty. Less than pleasant. So, yeah. We're not gonna go there. Oh. Thursday. Almost the weekend. Looking forward to, say, chilling out on Sunday. The fact that we probably aren't gonna go anywhere or do anything will probably mean that, we'll end up doing like a deep clean of the flat and everywhere. So, yeah. Anyway, I should probably start getting sorted ready for work. And, speak to you later. Bye. Good afternoon. Just heading back after another day. And the gate's closing again. No gatekeeper today. Do not move. Do not fall off. Seriously, don't fall off. Seriously, that gate does not stay open long enough. Alright then. I'm gonna get petrol again tonight. As well, I suppose I could put it off till tomorrow, but I'm going around my parents tomorrow night after work, and my brother's in town. Get a chance to catch up with him. So I want to get home as quickly as possible. I'll get back to my parents as quickly as possible tomorrow, rather than, fighting my way across. Girlfriend's seeing her parents tonight, so I'm going to be in the flat by myself. So kind of makes sense to get it today, as while I'm technically still by myself, I'm not sort of just sat alone. Well, on the upside, I should get to watch some football tonight. I think Arsenal are kicking off at 6, so hopefully I can get back for that. But considering I didn't get petrol yesterday, I didn't get back till almost 6 o'clock, and I've got to go a couple miles out my way to get petrol. So yeah, a bit of a pain in the arse. What's everyone else's plans for this evening? Well, technically, what did you do yesterday evening by the time you're watching it? But everyone's plan each evening should be to watch at least one video that I make. Definitely. Right, someone's being nice today. It's looking pretty good at the minute. Not me, I don't look good, but sort of that lighting and stuff looks good. Gives me a certain glow, don't you think? Alright, I'm completely lost it. I'm perhaps in a bit of a slightly upbeatish mood. There's a lot of work that needed to be done on a short deadline. And the deadline wasn't actually until tomorrow. but we managed to get it done today between me and one of my colleagues. Well, someone else sort of took care of the rest of it. So I feel like I've achieved something. I don't often feel that way. I often feel like I achieve things. I feel like I achieved something today, in tandem with the rest of the team. And that's a good feeling. Everyone should feel like they achieved something at some point. And we're stuck in traffic due to the old scaffolding on the route that I talked about yesterday or the day before. I was actually having a discussion with someone today at work who watches these, and I was saying how it made them laugh, and I said I need to start watching my own videos so I can remember what I talked about and what's going on in my life. And I'm having another one of those moments. I know I've said something, but I don't know when I said it. Wind the other half up sometimes because I tell her stuff, and I've told her it 2 or 3 times before, I just don't remember telling her. And then also simultaneously stuff happens and I haven't told her because I've forgotten, or I think I've told her, and then she gets annoyed because I haven't told her. Can't win. You just can't win. That's generally I can't win. Not allowed. I'd love to have won the Euro Millions. I know Tuesday just gone was what, 153 million. I'm not sure if someone won that or not, whether it's rolled over again to this Friday. But 153 million pounds. 153 million pounds. What are you going to do with that kind of money? Honest, I'd keep working until I had the money in my account, and maybe to the point where I could get a fair amount of money out, and then I might just sort of walk in and just sort of throw money just sort of like up in the air, and then just walk out again, you know, sort of like a couple of thousand, and just sort of like just sort of holding a lump in my hand and just sort of throw it up in the air like confetti, and then just walk out with another word and never turn up again. But that's only if you want that kind of ridiculous money. I'd probably, if I won 153 million, I would, obviously me and the girlfriend are living in a rented flat at the minute. I'd buy a house, so we owned one, you know, quite a nice house, in an area that suited us with families and other bits and pieces that we wanted to do. And then I would probably buy a sizable piece of land, and then I would design from the ground up a house, so there'd be an office each for me and the girlfriend, enough bedrooms so that her brothers could visit, my brother could visit, both our parents could visit, and everyone's got their own separate rooms. Maybe then a couple of extra spare rooms for when people start having kids. En suites, jacuzzi baths. Also try and make it as eco-friendly as possible, you know, having, you know, building solar panels into the, at very least the roof, if you're not in sort of like the higher parts of the walls. Designing gardens. There's a nice sort of garden area. And a pool, a gym. Big garage. While I'd say, like, I don't like driving, I think it would be kind of cool to sort of had the money to buy a selection of electric vehicles, you know, like the BMW i3 I wouldn't get. The i8, I think it's only a hybrid, not a fully electric vehicle, but it's a supercar and it looks nice, and it's sort of electric / hybrid. So I'll buy one of those. I'll get myself a Tesla. There's supposed to be a fully electric Jag coming out as well at some point, so get that. Just fill a garage full of electric vehicles, and then perhaps also get a hydrogen vehicle as well. So no Toyota to have one. And then something on my girlfriend's bucket list is she likes Disney. I grew up liking Disney. We've both been over to Florida. She'd been to the Paris one previously, but for her birthday last year I took her to the Paris one for the weekend. I hadn't been before, but now we've sort of got a bucket list to tick off all the Disney parks in the world together. So we've done Paris, so obviously then there's one in Florida, one in California, one in Shanghai, not Shanghai, one's in China, one's in Hong Kong, I think there's one in Tokyo, I think that's it. There's one in Hawaii, but from what I've read it's more sort of like a Disney themed like spa or whatever. Might still be worth it. And I'd learn to fly. Buy a little plane and I'd learn to fly. So that'd be really cool. Probably, you know, probably only ever be able to fly onto the continent. I'm not sure I'd ever actually do that, but it would be sort of nice if I had a plane and a pilot's license, if I just wanted to get up and fly around for a bit, you know, just sort of chill out. Also with that kind of money I could probably buy myself a whole bunch of subscribers on here, and if I could do things like go randomly flying. So I'm not sure how easy it is to just sort of I decided, like, if I had the 153 million, if I woke up, say, tomorrow, I was like, you know what, I fancy going to Italy. And then how easy it would be to file a flight plan, get the plane fueled up, and then fly over there and get myself a room or whatever, or that kind of money. I perhaps could own a house over there permanently. I don't know. It would be pretty cool and pretty interesting. I'd have to change the name to from My Boring Life vlog to My Moneyed Life vlog, because it would, you know, get up, fly to Italy, catch a fashion show, fly home again. Interesting. Anyway, I've been talking a lot. I can see that I'm closing in on 13 minutes plus whatever I did this morning. So I will bid you adieu, and I will speak to you again on the morrow. Toodle pip.